to rock and roll with our final round for the British Masters. So I did do some of the pit pat stuff. I have quite a few more to do. So let's open some crates because that's always fun. See what we get. On my spinner yesterday, I did get Verstappen, so that was kind of cool. I just need Lewis to finish off Series 9. Got the old premium crate on the spinner. So this is the first box. Not too terribly bad. Boosts are always good at this point. And we'll do the other free pit pass. Crate. 5 Warrior, that's going to help. I just upgraded Slick Shift this morning. That's why, once again, I have no coins. So, all righty. Let's see. On the premium pit pass, first crate. Got some coins. And then the 1 of 2. Hey, we got some Palm. That's going to help later on. And some Bierman. And Vice. That's good. Some Excel. All right. And I think that's it. Tomorrow we'll have some more crates. Trophy rushes. I've been having problems with duels this yesterday or last night. I couldn't win for nothing. So yeah, we're going to be grinding pretty much this afternoon after lunch. All right, so let's get the old speed setup going here while I'm thinking about it. Ooh, do I have enough? I do. That's cool. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Anything else? I can't afford these. Those are just, I'll have to be up in Series 11 or something before those. All right. So, yeah, that's the speed one. That definitely helps the cause. So, yeah, speed core and power unit. All right. Let's get the spinner done. And we will start. $200,000. It'd be nice if it was 200 million, but I'll take the 200,000. All right. So they once again think I want to be 57th. I did get P2 an opening round. All right, so 372, 71. All right, fair enough. Looks like a decent group. I think we got the full 100. All right. I know I just checked this. I'm going to check it again. I got a long ways to go to upgrade him. All right. So let's go. And we're going to use Eagle because I'm about ready to run out of those, so why not? $928. And we're going to be doing 3 medium, 2 soft kind of thing. All right, let's give him soft since he's a little slow sometimes. All right. This might be the last race for Eagles for a while. And that's going to be a real player. Is that Taurus he's using? And there's Hajjah. He's just all confused again. Yeah, Ford would be the place to go. There you go. Kind of, sort of. You really can't pass Leclerc. I promise you can. Just give it a shot. Like right there would be perfect. There you go. Get around Antonelli. I mean, put him on softs and he's still slow. All right, there's the opportunity for you to get around all these people. All right, let's go. Cuts up to the box. All right, come on, Hajjah, get out there, dude. Really? All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. Hit the button a little late. This is a rough little race right here. Where are these tires out? And unfortunately, I'll have to stop on the last lap. I wasn't paying attention. That was my problem, or my bad. So they will zoom around us here. I think it's too late yet. All right, close. Yeah, we messed up on the pit on this one. We almost had it. That was a bad decision on my part, not paying attention. But it might work out not too terribly bad. Coulthard is a beast, but I'm not about to use legends this early in the game. All right, not bad. It'll take me out of P, probably a top 3, but it's all right. I'm doing speed again. Yeah. That's what G was, yeah. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're just starting our second race. Didn't do great, but didn't do bad. Starting on Jetta here. All right, so we're going to do, let's just do that and that. Yeah. One of those. And, oh no, I'm running out of time. Oh, there we go. See if we can get Haja. This week in this series is just, well, this week really, I just don't have enough of the other drivers leveled up yet. I need some more grinding time, I guess. I'm going to try to get Ocon and Stroll and a few of the others. To at least level 6 or 7 before I even use them. Obviously, that's going to take a whole lot of grinding. We'll use DRS with Haja, come around this corner here. There we go. We'll move to mediums because there's just not a whole lot of tire left. And towards the end, we're going to need to be pushing quite a bit, I'm sure. We're going to go ahead and pit him as well. Push him. Lap 4. Is that Norris? Yep. Good job. Glad I was able to upgrade some of those components this morning. Now we just got to get Bierman up there in the hunt. Norris is probably going to pit as well. All right. Let's do Sauce. Push him. Push Bierman. So it's probably pushing Bierman quite a bit. Put him on the mediums. Man. Norris is being Norris again. All right, well, we got around Norris, but we couldn't get P2. That's all right. We salvaged it out pretty well. $46. Now let's just compare setups here. So Button couldn't outdo our drivers, and definitely had a cornering setup on a speed track. So, all right. And speaking of speed tracks, geez, I'm behind. Let's go to corner. This is our setup. This is what we can't afford at the moment. That right there. And we're going to be yes, Czar. I don't know how many of those I have. If not, I might have to use Prince. Not the best thing to use, but I'm running out of boost. We'll see. All right, they're using Stroll. All right, so we're going to be doing 4 medium. We can't do 4 mediums. All right, we're going to do it this way. Come on, there we go. Now the question is, do we have Czar? And if we do we have enough? We don't really have enough. So we're going to split. And hopefully I didn't pass. Oh God, here we go. I run out of time. All right, so Thomas is probably not one to use, but I needed something, and I probably went flying past Prince. Hopefully that'll work out. Hey, not too bad. And Stroll's on soft, so he'll pit before us anyhow, so not too worried about that. DRS for Hajjal. Try getting caught up to the lead pack. Okay, let's see if we can get Hajjal up a little closer. That'd be awful nice. There we go. Now, if we can just stay there for a little bit, that'd be amazing. And now that we're in P1, P2, I'm not going to use DRS unless I just have to try to save some tires. Try to get one more lap out of these mediums for Hajjal, and then throw on some softs. Trying to build a little bit of a gap here. All right, I'll get in and I'll get out. It's all up to you. Ugh. Here we go. Well, Stroll should have to pit, I would think. Yeah. Yeah, there he goes. So we're good. We just need to hold what we got. So we're not doing amazing this final round, but we made it to the final round, so that's huge. And we're not doing horrible, but at least we'll get some more boosts and some coins. All right, P1, P2. All right. I think it's coming up to time for a dance in the pits. All right. Suzuka in the rain with the pit dance party. Unless they fixed it. All right. Fending cornering. I think, what did we do yesterday? Like two wet, two wet, two wet, three wet, one wet, something like that. This time I'm verifying Prince boost. Oh, pretty good matchmaking there. If someone has that chart that shows how many cards are needed to max out and all that good stuff, I thought I had it, but I can't find it. It's the one the guy makes every season. And just you can throw it into my Discord. Okay, wet race. Do not put dry tires on. Actually, I think Andrew Williamson, I think, has it in his Discord. I just remembered that. I'll have to go look. And while you're supporting my channel, which I totally appreciate, don't forget to support Andrew DRS and Sartorius and Racing with Jay and the whole bunch that typically supports my channel. It does really help the community. And all of us that support each other, we're more than happy to help anyone that is struggling. We've all struggled. We've played a number of seasons and we've learned from our mistakes, and we keep learning, and we learn watching each other. So let's see. All right, so we're getting 3 laps out of these wets. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and build a little gap there for us. And let's see. Are they going to dance today? They are. That's some crazy stuff right there. We got pretty good space in there. Of course, Norris is doing his thing, trying to. Let's go ahead and just push just a little bit. It's a fine balance between blocking for your other driver and trying to leave a gap for pits. So we do have one more pit stop I think we'll have to make. I know we will. Nope, nope, nope. Oof. And we're going to go ahead and push. Both drivers just trying to stay ahead of Norris. That's the biggest thing. If they ever decide to get out of the pits. Oof. All right. Good deal. Never used DRS for that even. 47 points. Similar team score. Yeah, he was trying. He just needs to upgrade some more. That's all. Change out drivers, probably. All right. So here's where we're at so far. Not bad. This is yesterday's. This is qualifying. All right. So we're at Singapore, another what race? The only power unit. Track. I guess if I hit that, I could hit the power unit. All right. So we fixed this. This was at 59. So I upgraded this and then moved some other components around. So we should be doing a lot better. I think we're going to go with Gladiator. $59 or $58 for this, for that power unit. Going to be a bot, looks like. Now, I don't think we're going to be in spot for getting a medal this week, but that's all right. Like a top 10. We're just going to grind this week coming up, and let's see. Gladiator. Don't mess with them tires. There we go. But yeah, I'll be grinding this week, just trying to get enough coins to upgrade the Series 6 type drivers and components. I'm just trying to take my time. Open up Series 9, but racing 7 and 8, kind of depending on where I'm at with coins and that kind of thing, but and boosts. That's the biggest thing. I'll just keep running out of boost, or I'd be grinding 60 hours a week. That's the one thing I do miss a couple seasons back, when you didn't have to use boosts unless you wanted to. But that was the good old days at this point. What? Not going to mess this up. We're going to go ahead and push Bierman. We'll hold back the best we can on bots. Build that spacing up. Push out of the pit. build up a little bit of the gap there, or at least try to. All right. And we're doing pretty good. Just need to take care of this last pit stop. Wet tires, wet tires. Try to hold back them bots again. All right. And then we're going down under to Australia after this. Final lap. All righty. 47 points. Speed setup again. Didn't want to look at something here. Okay. All right, speed setup. I know it looks more like a cornering setup, but that's what it is. Speed setup. Street Shark. Gonna be a bot. $9.48. All right. So 3 medium. And we're going to do this. And see if we can find some street shark down there. There we are. All right. Yeah, that was probably a pretty decent idea to put Haja on those softs. I kind of wonder now if he could do 3 laps on softs. Because if that's the case, no, he can't. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I guess he can. I'm going to make him. All right, let's go mediums. Now let's race out of the pits. All right, we got P3. Build a little gap in there between us and the rival. There we go. A little bit more of a gap. And this will be the last lap. We're going to stick with mediums on Hadjaw just so we have that ability to fight a little bit more if we need to against a rival Beerman. Norris, oh sweet, Norris is bitten. Rival's still going. And this is why I went on meetings with Haja. so I wouldn't have to pit that last lap. Nope, we're not going to worry about it. A little late anyhow, we're past the pits. There we go. Another 47 points. Now the snoozer, Las Vegas. Okay. And Las Vegas is speed, which we have. Firework and Unstoppable. Didn't we race her earlier? Him, her, with our picture, whatever. I think so. All right, so we want that at least. And let's hurry up and find something. All right, there's Unstoppable. Is Firework nearby? I may just, yeah, I'm going to swap out those. Let's do Firework. All right. All right, let's see. We're P1, P2. There we go. Looks like we're going to be battling the bots this race. Primarily Leclerc and Russell. We're not going to use our DRS until we have to. Just try to save tires. We got a pretty good little gap built up. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that'd be all right. As long as we don't have to use DRS, but that's not a whole lot of tire left. Oh, it's a safety car. There we go. That just answered that question. So we'll pit on lap 4. Start on lap 5, maybe. Oof. This is going to be interesting. And if you're interested in watching the NASCAR Manager races, I did do that live stream for NASCAR Manager final round as well before this one. So you can check that out if you like. They'll eventually get caught up to the safety car. So we'll start on, ooh, this will be interesting. We're going to start on lap 5. Yeah, we should be all right. I was just thinking about tires, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they can do 3, especially with the safety car. I'll be back. I'll be making a sandwich and cooking a steak or 2. I jest. That was really loud notification for a text message. All right. Let's go up to neutral here. Let's see how this is all going to shake out here. This is when we might have to use DRS. We'll see here. Yeah, might just be on the safe side. All right, final lap. I was getting ready to go back to neutral, and they was like, rally. We're going back to neutral ourselves. Too slow. So the mediums definitely were a good idea. Let's see. Oh, look at poor 23 there. All right, let's do a little bit of pushing that we can. Let's hit that DRS. Oh, it was a breakdown. That's what it was. there we go. Made it through Vegas and it wasn't too terribly painful, even with the safety car. And our last race, it's going to be Silverstone. I'm so running out of boost. All right, let's go back over here. All right, well, we'll get that. We'll get that. We'll get that. And we'll go back over here, what I was going to do. And say Eternal Flame. Yeah, I got enough for this weekend. And did I see where we may have? Yeah, let me see what we got here. I upgraded and forgot to check my milestones. It's so fun to do this with a mouse. All right, we're getting closer, I promise. Okay, it's 2 times coins. That's what we need right there. It's a Series 8. Yeah, okay, it didn't flip. And that would be nice. And that would be nice. So I got a lot of grinding to do, y'all. All right. So now they got completely sidetracked. TM speed. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So we're currently 24th. Yeah, we're not going to be too great a spot. Oh well, it's the finals though. That's cool. It's not that we did bad, it's just they did better. $960. And they're using Stroll as well. All right, so we're doing 3 medium, 2 soft. And we're going to use Eternal Flame. Let's go. Last race. Okay, we got Bierman and P1 and how's y'all back in the back. He needs to pick it up. Get around some of those bots, Ajah. I think him on sauce would be so much easier for him. Okay, fine, don't stop. Whoops. Ajah is just not good at this track. Can't even pass on a corner. Come on, dude. All right, let's see how we do that. Mm-mm-mm. Can we get P4? Please. Please give us P4. There we go. Maybe, possibly. No. P5 it is. $44. Isn't that what we got the first go around? Silverstone. Let's see what Stroll 6. So he did a cornering setup as well. As Vortex. I'm so close to getting my Vortex to 4. All right, see how we ended up here. Top 3. Okay, that's a shock. I don't think it's going to be top 3 at the end of the day. 16 hours is a long time for racing. All right, so we got 25 done out of the 100. A couple of these aren't going to make it close. And all righty. See if there's anybody I actually know up here on top. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know anybody. All right, well, that will do it for this round. Yay. Got some other. So there's 4,000. All right, let's get this last crate. And then I'm going to try to do some another 3-hour stint later on this afternoon. If not, it will be coins. Not bad. I think that'll help with the trying to max out at least some components or drivers or something. So let's see what we're looking at here. Lawson, 3.7. And these are on up there. Still need Hamilton. None of these lower ones are, I can't get max or leveled up because they're, I don't have the cards. 11. I think it was 9. Yeah, 9. Is this 9 too? 9.5, something like that. Yeah, 9.5. $9.5. We already looked at that one. So yeah, I need a lot of cards. And let's see. I got 853 races completed. Dropped 1 point from the first one. I guess overall not too terribly bad. 28.4. 28.9. All right, well, that will do it. Good luck to everybody for your final rounds, and we'll see you right before I head out for a week out of state. Good times. All righty. Bye.